planner people, this is Pam, and I thought I would share with you the 2021 planner that I'm using. So it is a Hobonichi A6 size. I really like this size. It fits in my purse. It doesn't take a lot of space, and I do like the idea of having the entire year with me. So this allows for that. I do use my planner only for personal use. I don't use it for work. My work provides notebooks, and most of my meetings, most people are typing up their notes during the meeting using OneNote, and I do that the majority of the time as well. So I don't put very much of anything having to do with work in my planner. And it's nice, right? You know, once you close up your laptop and you go home for the day, I don't have anything in here that has anything to do with work. It's shut off. So that's another thing I like about having it totally outside of my planner. Now I do have this consistency sticker on my main page. It says consistency is the key to success. So this is, you know, just to try to help me remember to keep track of everything I'm trying to do in 2021 in this one notebook, in this one planner, I should say. I will mention that I am trying to keep things simple. I'm not really interested in tracking a lot of things, just the things that I think are the most important. So I can get away with a smaller planner. So this was just a piece of cardboard that came with one of my Hobonichis that I was, using for a while as a page divider. Since then, I've actually gotten a page divider, so I just kind of keep this in the front. This is a Post-it that's connected to it that has some things written on it as a reminder. Things like, you know, keep life simple, be grateful, family matters, you matter, keep your independence. So just stuff like that's written on this to as reminders of what I'm trying to focus on right in 2021. Then I have some Post-its. You know, they're just easy for me to write something on it and stick it on a page if I needed to do that. As well as I love these little tabs. So as you can see, I have tons of them on here, but that's usually how I mark a page that I think I need to remember. And I should mention, you know, I will have stickers throughout the book, but I'm really trying to keep this very simple. I am not trying to be too decorative in my planning. I do not have a creative streak in me whatsoever. So any stickers you see in here are going to be because I have them, and I'm trying to use what I have to finish it up. So no method to my madness. I just have stickers here and there to use them up. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. This is my, or the first page on the planner is a yearly spread. Actually 2 years. There's a 2021 and a 2022. I don't use this. I actually made my own here in the back. So I've got, and it's just for the year for 2021, and I put important things on it. So people's birthdays, taxes that we've paid, visa payments, loans I'm trying to pay off, things along those lines is what I've got on this spread. This is more helpful to me than this is. There's just not enough space for me to put anything down, so I don't use it. And then I have my habit tracker. So I really like this layout for habit tracking. So I have various things that I have written on the top that I'm trying to track. And yeah, as things happen, I check them off. So this has been helpful to me to figure out what I'm doing good, what I'm not doing very well. And I like the way it looks at the end of the month. So I've got the same habits listed for every month going forward. And then we go into the monthly spreads. So again, stickers just because I have them, but you know, what do I use these for? And I didn't use them as much as I am now, but let's look at what the majority of the pages are going to have. Things like when certain bills are due, giving my dogs their medication, mailing birthday cards, stuff along those lines. Yeah, so there's January, February, March. You can see there's not too much written in it. I accidentally stuck these stickers on the wrong month. This was supposed to be for July. This is April. But here in May, you can see I've really started to figure out what I wanted to use this spread for. So I've got all kinds of things in here. Things I've already mentioned, but you know, we do have a chicken coop, so you know, when are we cleaning the chicken coop? When am I switching the decor in the living room? You know, that usually just means, you know, the tablecloth, and maybe switching out the flowers that I have out there from one color to another, so things along those lines. I have started to add like my steps in here. So, you know, in addition to trying to keep life simple with one planner, I'm also probably going to start putting some videos out there about getting back, getting healthy again is how I'm trying to phrase it. That's just another goal I have, but that's for another day, a different video, potentially a different channel. But yes, so you know, I've got things in here, vacation days I've taken. When I've taken, you know, the COVID shots and things along those lines, I kind of have here, right? So this is, I really like the way this looks. I can tell my weekends obviously are a lot more busy in here because there's a lot more things I'm trying to do around the house and my personal life in here. During the week, obviously with work, there's less I can do, but there's still things I want to monitor and remember that are happening. Something I'll mention here is, this is the pen that I'm using. I don't know if you can see it, but it is the Hobonichi, what am I saying? The Frixion 3-color, I believe it's a 0.38, yes, erasable, so black, blue, and red. I love this pen. I love it because it's erasable, so I don't have to think too hard. If I put something somewhere and realized, oh, I really wanted to put it somewhere else, easy enough to erase and move. I'll only mention, and it doesn't happen very often, or it doesn't bother me, that at times whatever I've written out sometimes erases. It is an erasable pen, but again, it doesn't happen often enough for it to bother me. My preference is to have the eraser, so that's more important to me than this. Every once in a while this happens. And all of this is written with this pen. I have a purple one that I can show you. It's the same brand, but it doesn't come in 3 colors, right? It's just a Frixion 0.38 in purple, right? So I use this one too from time to time. But the majority of my stuff is in this one because I always have this on me. This one, if I'm home, I can pull that one out if I wanted to put something in purple. So this is May. My June, similar format, right? I'm putting things in there. Not very much during the week, lots on the weekend, just kind of depends. And then just to kind of show you what a blank one looks like, it's not blank. At the beginning of the year, I tend to put things in here that I know will be on those days. And again, I can always erase it because I'm using that kind of pen in here for medications I've got to give to dogs and stuff like that. So now we'll go to the, I can share with you my, they have a page here for like your life goals. So, I've got things for myself, things I'm trying to do, and just important items, right? My marriage, my son, my dogs. Okay, so I have something about work here, but just reminders on the goals there that I have. And you'll notice, if I take this out, right, so this is today, and I'm just going to try to turn this so you can see a lot of these pages are relatively blank. There's not a lot written on them. And so I do feel that I'm wasting paper because I'm, you know, I'll do okay for a while and start, you know, putting things down, but I'm not consistent in it. So I may try something different for next year. I like the size, I like the paper, but I don't think I need, I think I'm convinced that I don't need daily pages, right? Because I'm just not consistent with it. So I'll show you in a minute what I'm thinking about doing after I finish sharing with you my planner here. So this kind of keeps the spot. And I mentioned the yearly spread, right? Love this yearly spread. And I was glad there's a couple of pages in the back that I could actually put this out there. I also have like some other things I'm logging, you know, when I got a pedicure, stuff like that, you know, what months, stuff like that, when I got my hair done, birthdays and Christmas, what did I get folks, just as a reminder, because I forget. And you know, my reasoning for that is just because I don't want to get them the same thing again, right? So I tend to know what they like, and I will buy something and then I'll forget that I actually bought them already, and I may buy them again, right? So trying to keep that from happening. Just some notes. I was trying out a format, but it didn't work out. Another just whatever. This one I like, this spread right here, you know, all of my loans, what the starting balance was at the beginning of the year, the interest rate, the payment, when these loans started, and my goal to get them finished, right? So I'm trying to pay everything off as quickly as possible. And this actually gives me some motivation to do it. So in addition to having them listed like this, I've also enjoyed doing these charts, these line graphs, sorry. So these are my my smaller loans, right? And I get a lot of satisfaction at seeing the lines going down. So this also helps me with my, you know, watching it progress. When I get frustrated that things aren't moving fast enough, I can come here and be like, well, you know, it actually did pretty good in May, right? I gave a good chunk of money. And so as the months go by, I'll keep tracking it. And then this one's not doing that great. I think I really need to break this up into 2 different pages. So, sorry, this one was supposed to be my house and my husband's hunting land. But the amounts are so different, I think I just need to either give one per page or change the scale here so that they're not so far apart. So I'm just toying with this one. We'll see if this is something I want to do next year or not. And then I started, you know, how to save money, right? So I started writing down some things. I did have an Audible membership, and I honestly don't use it as much as I wanted to use it. So I ended up canceling it. Probably going to use my library card that I can they actually have an app out there that you can download either ebooks or audiobooks from. Of course, you know, the negative to it is they don't tend to have all the latest and greatest books, but that's okay. I can wait. Eating at home, obviously, to save money, stop drinking alcohol, buy a cheaper car. So I don't have a car right now. So when I do get one, I'm trying to tell myself I don't need anything expensive. So I have very long hair, and I actually just trimmed off a good chunk of it, but it's still very long. So I am considering cutting it all off. It's just a lot of work, right? That's not simple, right? If I'm trying to keep things simple. In my opinion, shorter hair is simpler. So I'm thinking about getting something maybe to my shoulders here pretty soon. Plus, it's very hot where I live, so that would, in the summer, and so that would be helpful as well. And then lose weight, right? So if I lose weight, eat less, that is also something how I can save money if I want to look at it that way. Of course, that's obviously good for your health as well, but just saying. And then I started like a house cleaning log. So I just started this off in May, and I haven't been very consistent. So I'm trying to see if this works for me or not, and whether I would use it next year. This part's just kind of private. And then things I'm trying to track for my forever home. Maybe some videos I might create. My wish list, things I might want to buy. And this is just nothing so far. Extra slides of paper, and And then this is just my reminder to, just to use only one planner. Don't get yourself any other planners. Use it every day. Log your health, your finances, etc. And I've actually started to try to toy with what do I want to do next year? What kind of planner do I want to use next year? And I think I'm done with the planner section of this, but just to mention, I did buy this. It is from Hobonichi. It's just a notebook. It's an A6. I forgot how many pages are in here. I think it said 240 if I'm not mistaken. So I am thinking about using this notebook instead of the Hobonichi planner for next year's planner, and just have the habit trackers and the monthly logs in it. And then after that, just, pages of whatever I want to track. Just based on my usage of this, if I need it for a day, great. I can put something in here for that specific day. So this might, I don't know. Maybe this will last me maybe 2 years if I don't use it for every day, and it's for the things I'm kind of tracking here. This might be something, one, thinner, that'll fit more nicely in my purse, but that would last me a few years. So that's nice. All right, guys, I think that's it for now. Thank you very much. If you have any ideas of any videos you'd like for me to share, feel free to post them in the comments. I will probably share some of my previous planners and why I was using them, when I was using them. The majority of them are bigger than this, but again, trying to simplify my life, and this seems to be working out very nicely for me. Thank you. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.